According to conventional economic theory, Wikipedia shouldn't exist. Many of its editors spend hundreds of hours creating and updating pages, and yet receive nothing in return. How can a website that runs on volunteer contributions become the 5th most visited site in the world? To put things in context, the English Wikipedia's 6.4 million pages receive 6.1 billion visits a month, almost one for every person on the planet, while Amazon receives 3 billion. It's easy to say that Wikipedia has many willing editors, and that's somewhat true. Indeed, around 40,000 people edit the English Wikipedia each month, many of them simply motivated by the idea of giving away knowledge for free. But pointing to the volume of Wikipedia's editors is somewhat misleading. Not all editors are created equal. Let's meet Stephen Pruitt. Stephen has made edits on 1/3 of all of Wikipedia's pages. Studies have found that a large portion of Wikipedia's value comes from a small portion of editors like Stephen. The top 0.1% of Wikipedia editors contribute 44% of Wikipedia's value, while the top 10% of editors contribute 86% of Wikipedia's value. Moreover, the amount of work done by power editors and other editors differs on their very first day, suggesting that Wikipedia power editors are born, not made. The volume of edits is astonishing. Every day, Wikipedia's users create 60,000 new articles and make 750,000 edits. Indeed, Time magazine named Stephen one of the most influential people on the internet. Why does he spend more than 3 hours daily editing Wikipedia?
The idea of making it all free fascinates me. Well, my mother grew up in the Soviet Union, so I'm very conscious of what it can mean to make knowledge free, to make information free.
Coordination is also crucial to Wikipedia's success. In the absence of any coordination process, editing will only occur haphazardly. In practice, WikiProjects are often how editors coordinate editing efforts. A WikiProject is a group of Wikipedia editors that work together as a team. Teams often focus on a particular topic. One of the most successful WikiProjects is WikiProject Medicine, which has 130 members. It encourages its members to edit medical wiki pages, especially the page designated as Collaboration of the Month. More importantly, it asks its members to add information from meta-analysis of many scientific studies, rather than singular scientific studies. As such, content added by WikiProject Medicine is based on established scientific knowledge. By adding reliable information and weeding out inaccuracies, WikiProject Medicine has made Wikipedia's medical pages a better source of information for all. Indeed, WikiProject Medicine has been featured in many press reports. The project is even collaborating with the non-profit organization Cochrane. Cochrane was founded in 1993 and publishes systematic reviews of the medical literature. The collaboration has yielded much fruit. For example, Cochrane's volunteers add the results of their systematic reviews to Wikipedia. This increases the visibility of Cochrane's work and makes Wikipedia's medical information more comprehensive. WikiProjects are also helping to solve one of Wikipedia's most pressing issues, the gender gap. In 2014, only 15% of Wikipedia biographies were on women. Not only has WikiProject Women Scientists helped to raise the percentage of biographies on women by 3 percentage points, it has also helped 10 articles be displayed on Wikipedia's front page as featured articles. There also needs to be mechanisms to solve disputes and keep bad guys out. At Wikipedia, editing wars often erupt. For example, when people in Hong Kong march on the streets, are they protesters or rioters? Editing disputes are often discussed on discussion pages, but it's not always possible to reach a consensus. As administrators can prevent pages from receiving further edits, they are often key to resolving editing wars. To become an administrator, one must be nominated by oneself or others. The nomination is then discussed and put to a vote. Nominations with over 75% support are generally successful, and those with less than 65% support generally fail. Those with between 65% and 75% support are usually decided by bureaucrats. As administrators can block users and IP addresses from making edits, they can also combat vandalism of Wikipedia. That is, edits that intentionally lower the quality of the encyclopedia. To see what can go wrong without good administrators, let's look at the Croatian Wikipedia. At one point, its pages contained so much neo-Nazi, racist, and homophobic information that Croatia's Minister for Education advised students to refer to the English Wikipedia and not the Croatian Wikipedia. Other Wikipedia editions have also faced similar issues. However, good administrators aren't enough to maintain Wikipedia. The English Wikipedia currently has only 1,000 administrators who can't possibly police the entire site on their own. Hence, another important component in combating vandalism is technology. Bots, short for robots, can detect vandalism using machine learning and artificial intelligence, and immediately reverse it. This takes a heavy load off administrators' shoulders. Bots are also used to create new Wikipedia pages. For example, a bot called LSJBot has created over 500,000 articles by synthesizing information from various sources. Wikipedia's users, administrators, and bots aren't paid, but money is still needed to buy servers and hire over 500 staff. And when you're in the tech industry, potential employees will often compare your salary against that of the tech giants. According to Glassdoor, the average base salary of a software engineer at Wikimedia Foundation is $111,000. That's lower than Google, where the base salary is $145,000 and sign-on bonuses and stock grants are generous, but around 30% higher than Target, where the base salary is $86,000 and sign-on bonus and stock grants are around $3,000 for a total compensation of less than $90,000. It's not surprising that of Wikimedia's 2021 operating expenses of $112 million, $68 million was spent on salaries and wages. A significant amount of manpower is needed to keep the site presentable to users. For example, $12 million was spent on improving the reader experience, including revamping the desktop experience for the first time in a decade. Indeed, Wikipedia's success is even more stunning given that it doesn't do something that almost every other highly visited site does: run ads. Instead, the main revenue source is donations. The site has run banner ads that encourage viewers to donate by displaying an appeal from Wikipedia founder Jimmy Wales that says, "Only a tiny portion of our readers give. Most people ignore my messages." The emotional language has generated its fair share of criticism, including from Wikipedia's own editors. After all, Wikipedia receives much more money than needed for its operating expenses. In 2021, Wikimedia Foundation attracted over $150 million in donations and contributions, 40% more than its operating expenses, which helped increase its net assets to $231 million. But there's no denying the effectiveness of such appeals in creating Wikipedia's largest source of income. And there's little chance of Wikipedia's funds drying up in the future. Those $231 million in net assets don't include a $100 million endowment, which was created in 2016 and has attracted million-dollar donations from the likes of Google, Facebook, Amazon, and the Musk Foundation. The Wikimedia Foundation has also opened Wikimedia Enterprise, a service where high-volume commercial reusers of Wikipedia content, such as Google, can pay for versions of Wikipedia data that are better formatted and delivered more reliably. Indeed, it's fair to say that Wikipedia has by and large been a success. And as Wikipedia continues to grow, it will have to carefully navigate between its original ideals of providing free knowledge to all, while being open to new opportunities that arise. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe.